Hey guys, so welcome to Theme Park Tycoon 2. Today we're going to be looking at some rides and making them. And the first ride is teacups, which I built off camera because I wasn't sure if I wanted to record. But then, I decided, I'm going to record. And by the way, my brother's in the lobby just playing with me. And teacups. What magic have you done? As I got a full ride on it. There is 11 people in the queue right now. What? 2 people don't even make it on. Due to how many people are on this coaster. Well, not coaster, this ride. It's mental. So, yeah. And then the real way to make money is to, first of all, make all your rides £1 or dollar in America. But then you want to make them, you make it £10 or dollars to enter. So yeah. And then you can, and then you put some stools down, make them £1 also. /dollar. And then the restrooms. Make them £0 /$. As who is paying to use the toilet? It doesn't make sense. Anyway, at theme parks, you can't be charging to go to the restroom. It should be free. You should be free of charge when you go to the toilet in a theme park. And it doesn't make sense why you have to pay to use the toilet. Like, you can be busting to go away or something, and then you go to use the toilet and they're like, pay us. And if you have no money, then you're like, but I have no money. So yeah, it's really unfair. And I think that theme parks need to change it. So that's why my theme park has got the toiletry for free. And we're about hitting K money, and we just did. So yeah, big milestone. And here's what I think about building a new coaster. And I'm not sure, but then I'm not sure. So I just check some people's thing, like how happy they are and whatnot. Then I see that there's missions available, so I'm like, oh, yes, please, mate. And as you can see, I'm level 45, and this, I'm now checking the thing. And now, I'm just walking about in my park. Looking at who's like fast and whatnot. And then I turn back because I see the sun's coming up. So, yeah. Now, this is the bit where I'm going to build a new coaster called a steel coaster, which costs £600. But first I decided, I might build a mouse coaster. So, yeah. I just have a look at what I could make. But then I'm like, nah, I don't want to make that. So yeah, and then I delete it, which it doesn't give me the full amount of money, but I still get a lot of money. Now we go to build either the steel coaster or the corkscrew coaster, and we make the steel coaster. And we place it down somewhere, and then what we do is make the carriage long by building a station. Bang, bang. And then putting some brakes down. No, putting some brakes down, sorry. And then, yeah, building up. Yep. And boom. And then I just check, see how much space I have. Nope, I didn't tell enough. Yep, and then I went the wrong way, but then I went the right way. Now bang, bang, boom, boom, boom. Now we bend the coaster, which is actually pretty cool if you ask me. Because bending the coaster is really cool. Now it's at a 40-degree angle. I tried taking it to 0 here, but I can't. So I make it go to 10. And then I do mass. And then I do some at -20 banking. And then we go to minus. Then we go to 0 banking. And make the entrance and the exit a lot. And now I just show way in after I build this. I thought I could, so foreshadowing, I thought I could make some an observation tower, but I actually couldn't, as I placed it in a dumb spot, which you'll see later in a bit. By the way, I got the Panini sticker book, so yeah, I might be releasing a video about that later. This is one of the things. Now have a look what I named this thing. For the ops, it did sound like this one. No, I didn't know what's it. So I named it for the ups and downs because I didn't know. Now I'm renaming it for the ups and downs. And yeah, now we're gonna head on to my coaster. Woohoo! And wee! Oh no, it's really slow. Really slow. Ay. Holy guacamole! How did that stop us? That's insane. Anyways, off to the next ride, I'm thinking. Like making a new ride? Maybe not. And then I just walk around watching someone as I think they're about to litter. But then they don't. So I'm like, yay. Maybe they're waiting for a bin, so I'm thinking, do I give it onto the other side? Like, do I give them a bin? Then yeah, I just start chilling, seeing what people are thinking and like what their happiness is and whatnot. So yeah, and then there's this guy on the Judison saying, why are you looking at me? I'm like, okay, I'm not even looking at you. I'm just saying that. But then, yeah. But I saw yawning, guys. I'm just a bit tired today. Judas, go to the toilet because your bladder's on 100%. build some space rings, which I'm quite excited for. I'm thinking, do I want to ride them? Maybe, maybe not. So, yeah. And then, my feeling, guys. As I said, I'm very tired. I had a long day yesterday. Because I'm on summer break, so I got to do stuff now around the house and whatnot. So, yeah. And Jake, he's good at this game. As he's played this before, and he has a park with over 100 people. Almost 200 people. In one theme park is mental. Like, I've never seen that before. And if I have, then wow. I might have just missed it. So, yeah. And now I'm thinking, who's going on it first? And then someone goes on it, and I'm like, what is this guy's name? And I'm like, oh, it's Dexter. What's up, Dexter? Welcome thanks for being the first passenger on Space Wings. Now, oh wow, 3 people were lining up for this. Whoa. Four people lining up for the ride. Oh my gosh. This is insanity. At this point, I have about 30 guests in my park. I'm like, you know what? I could cook. So yeah, now I'm just walking about, just chilling at my park, thinking, do I want to go on the ride? Nah. And then at the parts, it's a journey to the top and then back, and down to the theme park again. And this is where I'm stupid. As I think, let's build an observation tower right in the middle of my steel coaster. I could have done this a bit differently by making the queue path lost, making the exit path first, but I was like, nah, it's already too late. So I just got rid of it, like genuinely. So yeah, and then I realized my mistake, and I'm like, oh god, I'm not. And then I'm like, oh, and I'm like, oh, for God's sake, as I mess up, and then I'm like, wait, I could fix this, but then I'm like, what? How would this even work? So yeah, that's how I failed to make an observation tower. And then I think to myself, do I want to make a slide tower? Maybe. Very well, maybe. But then I think, can I finish this path? But then look at my money. It's like dropping on my money. That's what my money's like. Dropping all this money, yeah. The observation tower costs 2,900 itself. And watch how much money I gain back from it. It's not a return on investment. It's a loss. I lose money when I sell it. So yeah, now like I'm mad. But then I'm like, bro, why can't I finish this? And then I start deleting the path, and then I start deleting the path. And I only got 1,000, and I didn't even get half the money for it. And if I did, then alright, cool. And then yeah, that's